Okay. I'm late to the party. People apparently more in the know than me have been telling me to run the blue dot on my holographic sights and to even make a video on how to unlock them quicker. This has been happening for a while and I finally got around to checking it out. And wow, I've really been missing out. The top level players have been using the blue dots for a little while now, and I can see why. The blue dot is so minimal and clear compared to other reticles, which you can see here. The red dot has a few more on-screen images and distractions around it, whilst the blue dot is just small and minimal, allowing you to see more. It reminds me of when I used to see players on other games have those crazy reticles you could get, like a skull instead of a dot on their scope. You're just asking to miss shots. And okay, maybe for those people, they're not that bothered. They just want to look good and have fun. But for me, I want to be slaying as much as I can. In reality, the difference is small, but often we're only talking fractional gains to getting the advantage, especially the higher levels that you do go. The less distractions you have on your screen, the more likely you are to see enemies faster and ultimately kill them. This may only help you get, say, one extra kill per week. I don't know, I've made that up. But that extra kill could be the game you win in. If you're a tournament player, that could be the game you take home the goods. If you can take every small fraction you can in improving your chances of winning, they add up, believe me. You can only get this cleaner blue dot on the holographic sights. So we're talking the Corp Combat, APX5 holographic, and the PBX holographic. It's unfortunate these are the only sights we can have this blue dot on, when something like the VLK 3x optic is probably the most popular optic out there right now. But the holographic sights are decent. They give you a quick ADS time and a clarity in your shot, which is great for short to medium ranges. They do have that slight advantage over standard reticles at longer distances because they have a 1.5 times zoom, giving you just an extra bit of magnification and ease of vision. After seeing how good this is, I thought I've just got to share it with you guys, along with how to unlock it pretty quick whether you have multiplayer or not. So how do we actually unlock the blue dot for these holographic sights? Well, there's a series of challenges you have to complete, and wouldn't you know it, the blue dot is the last one we unlock. The challenge we have to do is to alternate between getting 200 kills with a scope, followed by 50 headshots with the same scope, before swapping to the next, then just repeating that with any of the sights. So it's not necessarily a difficult challenge this one, it's more of a grind. You can find these challenges and track your progress in the customization part of your weapons rather than attachments, so it'll be in there with the charms, stickers, and weapon camos. To complete these challenges in Modern Warfare multiplayer, it's pretty easy, especially if there's a shipment playlist up like there currently is. If you're watching this video and there isn't a shipment or shoot house playlist up, I advise getting into hardpoint or smaller map games where you can. This just increases your chances of coming into contact with more players. There's no real great secrets apart from that in multiplayer. I personally use specialist perks instead of kill streaks just to decrease the chances of dying when calling something in, but this doesn't make a massive difference. Oh, by the way, do you like free things? How about a free battle pass on Warzone? Well, if that's you, you're in luck. I'm giving one away. You can find out how to enter by clicking here in the top right corner, which takes you to a video with all of the details. I'm also going to put this video at the end screen, so don't worry if you didn't catch it. Anyway, on with the video. Now, for the people who only have Warzone and do not have multiplayer, it's obviously going to take longer than if you did it in multiplayer, but there are certain things you can do to unlock the blue dots faster. With all challenges you're trying to do in Warzone, Plunder is the place to go. You spawn in with your chosen loadout, so there's not a load of waiting around and potential deaths before you even get your loadout with this mode. Respawns are enabled, so you just keep flying back in when you die, and generally, people are much more open and less campy because of this, so there are more kills to be had. Be sure to land in hotspots on the map, which is kind of dependent on where the plane is flying over, but generally you can expect Superstore, Boneyard, Storage Town, and Downtown to be pretty busy. Pick up some kills there, and hopefully a whole bunch of cash to get yourself marked on the map, so you attract even more people to you. Another great way to attract people to you is to call in a deposit chopper, even if you have like $500 on you. The rest of the map don't know you have nothing, all they see is a big deposit chopper on its way, so they think they know where you are with a lot of cash. You call in these choppers, then get set up, ready for people to come and attack you. Another tip I like to use in Plunder is to buy UAVs quite a lot. For some reason, not many people run Ghost in Plunder, and UAVs only cost a little bit in Plunder compared to standard Battle Royale. There's money lying around everywhere, so a tiny chunk of your money on knowing where the enemies are is well worth it. Other than Plunder, there's limited time game modes that pop up on Warzone, which can be massively helpful too. We've had Juggernaut Royale, Armoured Vehicle Weird Tank Royale or whatever it's called, along with Warzone Rumble, which essentially was Team Deathmatch. These are often great ways to do challenges and, most importantly, still have fun doing them. There's no point getting like a 1% advantage if you're not having fun for 5 hours trying to unlock it. In terms of the weapons to use to help you unlock this, a lot of people like to do this with the heavy damaging weapons like the FAL and AMAX, but honestly I would just recommend using an assault rifle that you're really comfortable with and you know intuitively what it can and can't do. This ensures you just get the most kills you can with it, and I don't personally think a certain weapon will benefit you massively. I'd actually say if you're trying to rank up a certain weapon anyway, you might as well use that and kill two birds in one stone, as it were. The blue dot is great on holographic sights, but I recommend using it only on certain weapons that you plan to have more close and medium range gunfights with. You want to have a nice blend of weapons in your arsenal for different situations, and blue dot weapons should be part of that, not all of it. It's actually now easier to have a mix of weapons, since the last update has separated Modern Warfare and Warzone loadouts, giving you more choice than ever. Rather than clogging up your Warzone weapons with weapons you want to use in say Shipment and S&D, you can now separate them completely. The VLK 3x optic for me is still the most versatile optic out there, but the blue dot definitely has its advantages, so keep a variety. I actually think that's a good rule anyway, keeping a variety. I see a lot of people with like 8 of their slots all occupied with weapons that largely all do the same job. So something like the Grau, Kilo, M13, AN94 and things like that. They're all of pretty similar accuracy, fire rate and damage. Do you really need them all? They're great weapons and have slightly different attributes, but honestly don't have them all on. Have some SMGs in there and snipers too. You also want at least one variant with the max ammo perk, so if you pick your loadout up straight from the gulag or something, you have ammo to work with and actually give yourself a fighting chance. You also want some overkill, some with just ghost on and things like that. Variety is the spice of life, and you have to know how to blend your spices. So that's everything from me in this video. I hope it's been helpful. If it has, give the video a quick like, and if you want to see more Call of Duty videos, you should really subscribe. Bye for now.